Hey, what's up YouTube? Alright, so today I'm going to be doing my April recap. So as you can see, that month was a real disaster, honestly. So yeah, it's it's almost my worst month of the year actually. It's not as bad as January. Actually, I could argue that it's actually worse than January. I had, I believe, only 2 wins over $100. That's insane. And a couple, yeah, a lot of losses. So yeah, I'm going to go over it right now. Let's go. Custom sort. And then or just yeah, or maybe I want to start with my losses. Yeah, whatever. Sheesh. Right. So let's go over it. So 546 and 544. I don't know where it is exactly. Hmm. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I remember that one. So yeah. Right here I choked. I re-entered. Nice win. Here, nice win. Nice. Yeah, here I choked. I actually bought the dip and I sold because yeah, I choked. Yeah, missed out on a really nice opportunity. I had an average of like $13.75, and it went pretty much all the way to $16. Anyways, here I choked again. I re-entered for a much. Actually, I don't think I choked. I think on this one I actually knew that I actually chased it, so I sold my position close to my average and I looked for a re-entry, and that's exactly what I did. This one was nice. So yeah, I remember that one actually. I somewhat remember it. So yeah, the thing is that during the morning, the first hours of the trading hours, I would dig myself a hole. So I start pretty deep in the red, and then I crawl my way back to break even, a small loss or a small win. So here I went short. I covered the top of, I mean not the top, but I covered pretty high, and then I went long. I saw that the yeah, that was awful. I went long in here. Same for that one. That was not a good trade. I remember it. I remember it. I kept on adding. I mean, I added like once on the next 1 minute candle, but usually I would have just cut it and re-entered at the dip close to my level, but I just added and I got scared when it got to my level, got to my other level, because here is another level. Anyways, it's hard to see in this chart right now. Anyways, same for, I think, Yeah, same for that one. I okay, yo, okay, no. So everything I said on this is actually this one. Yeah, I bought to my key level, but it did not hold the way I would have wanted it to hold. And here is when I actually I was not disciplined. I bought in here, and when it went to my other key level, I bought more, and it just kept on dipping, so I just sold all my shares. That was a nasty loss. I think it's actually, I think it's that one. I had an average of $14.72. Yeah, yeah, I think it's that one. My exit 14.24. Yeah, it's that one. And I had how many shares? So yeah, 50 cents on 200 shares. So and here was 544. I short it here, I covered here, pretty much same thing. 200 shares, no 100 shares, but I lost 94 cents a share. Sheesh. So yeah, this one was pretty bad. So this one I should have cut a lot earlier. Same for this one. It is what it is. I actually started to implement stop losses, like hard stop losses on my trades. I don't know how I feel about it because I do need to give it some wiggle room. And sometimes it goes under my key level and comes right back up. It happens a lot. So yeah, I still don't know if I want to implement hard losses or stick with, or maybe do a mix of both. Anyways, and 504. It's this one. I went long. Yeah. Okay. And I guess actually yeah, so let's keep it like this. I had a lot of paper cuts. My average loser was $15. So a lot of paper cuts. Like a lot of $10, $30 losses. But the problem is that during my last week, I was playing with like 400, 500 of position sizes, and I often found myself wanting a bigger trade, a bigger part of the move. So when I got to my single, like when the stock reached uh, my desired key level, yeah, price level, my target, if you want to call it. Yeah, once my stock reached my target, and I often just let it play out because I want to try to get a bigger move, and often it just comes right back up and turns into a loser. It happened a lot that week because, as you can see, I had very small position sizes. I remember these 2 days. I think this day I overtraded a little bit. Anyway, so I changed a little bit my way of trading, because here I had, yeah, I think I mean, my winning percentage was not good at all, and my losers were pretty big. And here, I still had I think I had a like, actually no, we'll see after it. I just, yeah, once I go over my top 3 winners of the month, I'll go over that week, because it's much different than the other 3 weeks. I actually went back to what I've been doing that week. But yeah, I mean, that week we had, in my opinion, better opportunities with HOFV, and here we still had VXRT. Actually, yeah, I'll go over it. Let's go over these 3. So 537. So it's the last trade on that one. So I shorted, I covered the top, and then I just, yeah. I actually remember that one. Yeah. A very bad trade. I mean, here is where I should have shorted, and I mean, we still had a dead candle, and a lot of people just trade with there's people have how can I say this? People actually just have comment je peux dire? Damn. Yeah, I've seen some people that have a setup that consists of shorting the bounce after a dead candle. There we go. So it spiked, and then when we saw that it dropped all the way back to the open price. This is a dead candle. People are just shorting the crap out of that stock, so it did not even balance at all. So that's why I don't like to short to chase like that, but yeah, it did happen, and it is what it is. It went a lot lower. This is an offering, I think, but that's not something I could have anticipated. So I mean, I could have waited to cover near under 2.4. That's for sure. I wasn't patient enough because I was scared of turning that decent winner into a loser. That was $72. Then we got 548. It's the 5th trade. So, sheesh. Okay, yes, it's that one, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one I made only 56 cents a share. Yeah, I mean, I had a decent read on this one, but I choked a lot of time. I mean, it's not that bad because I re-entered, but I missed I missed the best one, pretty much. I missed the best opportunity. Yeah, it is what it is. Last one is 561. Okay. I didn't really like that one. I should have shorted here. I actually had my orders. Boom, 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 boom. I think I had like, yeah, 4. Pretty sure. Yeah. This was my fourth order. All the three were pending because I'm using hotkeys, and it dropped like way too fast. I wanted to short. I pressed on my hotkeys, and it dropped like at the same time. I mean, I had my orders pending. It did not hit any of them, and yeah, here's 50 shares, and here is the rest of my shares. I waited for a little bounce. Yeah, I guess here and here. Covered pretty quickly because, as I said, I was chasing. I mean, to me, that's a chase. If I would have had my desired entry, I do believe that I would have been more patient. Okay, so let me just get back to this. So 26, I believe. Yes. So I had a winning percentage of 30%, but as I said, I turned a lot of winners into losers. That week was Thursday. I had bigger losses. Yeah, bigger losses than I would have liked. And even though it looks like I made money, I actually didn't even make money on that week because of my commission fees. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it right now. It's that's like 0.5, 0.25. Let's go. Trash month. I really need to get my shit together and focus on the process. But at the same time, yeah. So let's go over my. I'll go over two things. So right now, I'm sitting at $414. So this is I ended April with 474, but there's a $60 difference, which is my platform fee. I'm not going to include it because yeah, I mean it's not relevant. So now I'm at $414 on TradeZero. It's my only broker currently, and I want to deserve my margin account. I want to I don't want just to wire money in and start using leverage. I want to make my way to over 500, and then my next target is $1,000. So yeah, this is my goal. Yeah, so pretty much first goal is to get to $500, and then I do the same thing. I just keep my losses small. I really need to get a better winning percentage. I mean, I've been saying this over and over again. I tries many things to increase my winning percentage. I'll keep on digging my brain, or just, yeah, I'll try to think harder, I guess. And yeah, next thing is, wait a minute, let's see. Alright, so I added this into my trading journal. I'm going to say if I respect my plan, yes or no. I think I go with 0 and 1. But okay, I got some stuff to do. Anyways, what a dumbass. I'll go over it later. But, and same for this one. Exit panic, 0 or 1. 0 means no, and 1 means yes, it is a panic exit. Same for that one. 0 means I did not respect my plan, and 1 means I did respect it. I got it from Jack Jablonski. He actually shared his template, his spreadsheets. I did not download it, but yeah, because I want to, it's, I know what formulas I did for my spreadsheets and stuff, so I know if I have a problem, I know how to fix it. But if I download his, I would be lost, you know what I mean? And there's way too much stuff for me anyways. I want to keep it simple. But yeah, I mean, his is pretty nice. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I got it from him. Shout out to him. Another Jack. It's like the third Jack, I think. Sheesh. Anyways, I still need to delete that. Boom. This is going to be respected plan and panic exit. This is going to be perfect. Come on. Alright. Buffer. I still gotta do my formulas, but it's going to be pretty easy. So yeah, see y'all in the next. See y'all actually at the end of the month. Also, this is my 1 year anniversary of trading. I did not trade full 12 months, but I started trading. I mean, I did start the last week of April, but I had delayed data, so, and yeah, I mean, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Delayed data on Questrade, I mean, it was a shit fest. And the first week of April of May, I was really with live data. I had I started journaling on my notepad, and yeah, hopefully on my 13 month of trading, I can actually have a nice month. All right, peace.